We go live to upscale Dearborn Heights. Married 10 years, going strong, raising a young son when a stunning 911 call reports a home invasion. Police race to the scene to find a 35-year-old high school principal, the mom, Nitia, face down in the dining room in a pool of her own blood. Her husband incoherent with grief, but he finally gets the story out. He says a horrific home invasion went down, his wife murdered. But where was he? He says he throws his wallet at the home invaders, runs downstairs and hides in the basement as his wife screams literally bloody murder upstairs. Straight out to Brett Larson, investigative reporter. Brett Larson, Dearborn Heights. What I don't get is why he would throw his wallet at the intruders and run.
Right.
That why would they, if they wanted money, if they wanted more than his wallet, why would they let him hide downstairs in the basement and murder her in the dining room?
And further, Nancy, why didn't he run upstairs and help the wife? Was he completely defenseless? And here's where it gets a little unusual. So he calls 911 and says,
Brett,
yeah.
Are you married?
No.
Okay. Just word to the wise, the law, whether we expect more from married individuals or not, the law does not require you to be a hero. You can stand by and let all sorts of atrocities happen. You don't have a duty to help. It's okay under the law for him to hide in the basement as his wife is brutally murdered upstairs. Right upstairs. He said she was begging for her life and calling out his name, and he just hid in the basement. All right, that's his story. But what's with throwing the wallet at them?
Well, he says he threw the wallet at them to get them to go away. At least that's one of the stories that he told. He tells this different story about being thrown down the stairs when he calls 911 and he's injured. But then the cops get there and say, this story doesn't add up. What they're finding at the foot of the stairs doesn't add up. Not to mention, he doesn't look like a gentleman who was thrown down a flight of stairs, but able to get back up and throw his wallet.
Brett, when you're saying what's at the bottom of the stairs is not consistent with his story, I am assuming that nothing was disturbed down in the basement where he said he fell.
Correct.
At one point he said he ran down the stairs. At one point he said they pushed him down the stairs.
Right.
A special guest joining me right now, Athea Wheeler. This is the victim's friend, a very dear friend of Nitia Dupree. Miss Wheeler, thank you for being with us. What do you make of the husband's story?
I don't know what to make of it. I'm just still in disbelief because I just actually found out today.
I'm stunned at his story that he tried to tell cops that they must have broken into his home to get $100 grand because he was a dope dealer. That's complete BS.
Yeah, I wouldn't even be able to speak to that. I don't know anything, about that. So, but I'm sure that justice will prevail. So,
what do you make of their relationship? She seems so devoted to her teen son.
Definitely devoted to her son. Never, talked to me, of course, about any problems that she was having, with her marriage. Nitia was just a very happy, in general, just a very happy individual. So, if there were, some problems, I, of course, never, knew about any problems existing between her and her husband.
I noticed that the teen son, tweeted the night before that he was, quote, staying away from Dad, who was in rage mode. Isn't that what he said, Clark Goldband?
He said he's definitely leaving my dad alone, and I've got it right here. Someone stressed out, he's on rage mode.
Athea, did you ever know him to be in a rage before? Had she ever mentioned anything like that?
No.